Hey, welcome back to the channel, my beautiful people. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad you stopped by because today's topic is fire. And it's going to get real interesting, real fast. We're diving into something that's a little mysterious, a little spicy, and backed by real psychology. You read the title. Yep, 5 things women wear that drive men wild. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let's be clear. This isn't about objectifying anyone. This is about understanding human psychology, attraction, and what subtle things spark interest, admiration, and yes, sometimes full-on infatuation. This is about confidence, presence, and what little touches can totally change the way people respond to you. So whether you're a woman curious about what catches men's attention, or a guy trying to figure out why that one outfit just won't leave your head, you're in the right place. We're not talking about superficial stuff. We're talking about psychological triggers, those little things that get coded into our brains before we even realize it. So let's get into it. I want you to imagine you're walking into a room. Maybe it's a coffee shop, maybe it's your college campus, or maybe it's just the grocery store. And then, bam, someone catches your eye, and you don't know why, but something about the way she's dressed just sticks with you. Happens all the time, right? And no, it's not always about being super fancy or revealing or wearing the latest trends. It's often the opposite. It's the subtle, unexpected things. It's about contrast, movement, scent, simplicity, and even nostalgia. Let's start with the first style element. Imagine a woman in an oversized hoodie, but it's paired with just the right amount of intentionality. There's something incredibly attractive about that effortless, I didn't try, but I still look amazing vibe. Psychologists call this the contrast effect. It's when someone appears low-key but still manages to shine, because the outfit leaves just enough to the imagination, and it signals comfort, confidence, and softness. Men don't just see the hoodie, they feel the energy of it. The kind of energy that says, I'm relaxed, I'm in control, and I know my worth. And let's not forget the scent. Oh, the scent. This isn't even visible, but it's deeply connected to what someone wears. A faint vanilla perfume, a little sandalwood, or even just the scent of fresh laundry, scientifically proven to create emotional reactions. Scents are tied to memory, and memory is where attraction gets its power. Studies show that certain scents can actually boost dopamine levels in men. Think about that. A simple fragrance can create a mini chemical reaction in the brain. That's not magic, that's science. Now, let's talk about colors. Ever wonder why red seems to grab attention like no other? It's not your imagination. Red has been associated with attraction in so many psychological studies. It's basically the MVP of color psychology. One study even showed that men consistently rated women wearing red as more attractive than those wearing any other color. Why? Because red is the color of vitality, passion, and dominance. But here's the kicker. It doesn't even have to be a red dress. A red lip, a red bag, a red hill. It's the little accent that makes the brain say, whoa, something's happening here. Let's switch gears a little. I want to talk about glasses. Yep, eyeglasses. You wouldn't believe how many men find a woman in glasses incredibly attractive. Why? Because it gives off an aura of intelligence, mystery, and depth. We've been trained by years of storytelling, books, movies, even comic strips, to associate glasses with the brainy beauty. And that little visual cue can spark all kinds of subconscious narratives. She's got layers, she's intriguing, she's not like everybody else. And let's be honest, there's something about a woman who looks like she's got a secret. It creates curiosity, and curiosity is one of the sexiest things ever. And speaking of movement, have you ever noticed how something as simple as a flowing skirt or a piece of jewelry that catches the light can totally mesmerize? That's because our brains are wired to respond to movement. It draws our eyes, holds our attention, and signals life and vitality. So when a woman wears something that moves with her, especially when she walks, it adds this layer of cinematic magic. It's subtle, but it's powerful. It's like you're watching a scene unfold in real time, and your brain starts writing a story without you even realizing it. And listen, let's be real for a second. None of this means you have to dress a certain way to be attractive. This isn't a rule book. This is just a little peek behind the curtain. Attraction isn't about changing who you are. It's about understanding the tools you've already got. Your style, your vibe, your energy. That's what really pulls people in. I'll tell you a little story. A guy once told me that he couldn't stop thinking about this girl he saw wearing a denim jacket and sneakers. Nothing fancy, no makeup. Just the way she carried herself, like she owned the sidewalk. That's what stuck with him, and that's the secret: confidence. It's wild how something simple can trigger a full-on emotional experience. A cozy sweater, comfort, a leather jacket, edge, a messy bun, playfulness. And when you combine all that with a genuine smile, eye contact, maybe a little laugh, game over. The psychological effect is instant. Let's not forget accessories. You might think, oh, it's just earrings, who cares? But the brain notices. Dangly earrings? They move. They sparkle. And again, movement captures attention. Rings, anklets, even nail polish. It's all data to the brain. And the more detail, the more the brain starts to associate that person with something memorable. Let's talk textures. Soft knits, silk, suede. Those textures suggest warmth, comfort, even sensuality. And while someone might not be close enough to touch, the suggestion of touch creates a psychological effect. People start imagining the sensation, and it creates a deeper emotional response. That's why fashion isn't just visual. It's deeply emotional. It's storytelling through fabric. And I know some people are thinking, is this really that deep? Yeah, it really is. Our brains are constantly scanning for beauty, familiarity, uniqueness, and emotional triggers. We don't even know it's happening most of the time. But when you wear something that aligns with who you are and taps into one of these subconscious signals, you become unforgettable. And that, my friends, is the magic. So, to all the women watching, this isn't about dressing for anyone, but yourself. But if you ever wondered why that one outfit seems to get all the compliments, or why someone seems extra drawn to you when you throw on that one shirt, now you know. It's not just fashion. It's science. It's psychology. And it's a little bit of art. And to the guys out there, yeah, it's okay to be mesmerized. Just remember to respect the person behind the outfit. Attraction is cool, but connection? That's where the real magic happens. All right, that's all for today's deep dive. If you learned something new, or if you're now suddenly rethinking your entire closet, go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment, and make sure you're subscribed. We've got so much more coming, from the psychology of relationships to how to level up your energy in everyday life. You are beautiful. You are powerful, and your presence is a vibe. Never forget it. I'll see you in the next one. Stay confident, stay curious, and keep being you.